Welcome back, everybody, to Rob's MetalWorks. We are continuing our work, yes, here in the beautiful Deco Ballroom for the 8th Annual Memorial Day Metalfest. Brings me great pleasure to welcome from San Antonio, the band called Above My Enemy is here on the program. Yeah. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, Rob.
Thank you for having us.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I kind of feel like I should know you guys better than I really do, but we're going to remedy that, right, Mark?
Absolutely, man. Let's take care of that right now.
Yeah. And you know what, dude? If you told me earlier, Rob, I sent you our record.
The EP.
And I never listened to it. Either I didn't get it or the mail went into my junk or something, but if I would have heard it, I think I would have remembered.
Absolutely, man. I think you're gonna love it. Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe he heard part of the second song and he was like,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Carlos, tell us a little bit about the beginnings of this band.
All right, so the project's been around 2012, 2010 is when I started originally. Obviously, previous band members, they moved on, family, life, jobs, it happens. And then, of course, we all got struck with this thing called COVID. We all had to endure it. Everybody had to go through it. Then after that, thankfully, I ran into Drew, and then we ran into Mark, and then we ran into Andrew over here, and now this is the third and final installment of this project. Whatever happens past this, it's going to be something else in Above My Enemy.
Right. And so let's give everyone just a quick opportunity to say their name and what they do in the band.
My name is Mark, and I play bass, and I also do vocals.
My name is Carlos. I do rhythm guitar, and I try to sing, and I try to play guitar.
Andrew, I play a lead guitar and a little bit of backup dancing around there.
I guess I'm Drew, Drew Ski, and I'm the drummer, and I just bash a lot of shit.
That's it.
And I make it look good. I don't know.
So we have one guitar player in the band.
No, there's two right here. There's a lead guitar, rhythm guitarist,
okay, yeah,
vocalist,
okay.
backup vocalist, bassist, and a drummer over there.
Nice.
Yes.
So what kind of vibe are you guys putting out musically?
Oh man, as Youngblood says, it's groove metal. We're not
Groove metal.
Yes, we can hang with the heaviest bands in San Antonio. We can hang with true rock and roll bands because the vocals aren't as gnarly. They're not as as aggressive, as loud as the modern metal bands are. But it's definitely got an old school vibe with a new school punch. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
I like melody in my metal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of that, and we're actually getting ready to write new material. And I told these individuals, hey man, the old stuff was great. It got us where we're at, but let's push the envelope and open the box more, and get more creative with the riffs and the melodies and the arrangements.
So what do you tell people? They say, man, what kind of music are you delivering? What do you say?
If they ask me, I'd be like, it's a blend between Metallica, the Load, Reload, the first S&M era, Deftones because of our tuning, and then some modern stuff like, I don't want to insult August Burns Red, but there's some riffage there. There's some, it can get to that level. It can get that heavy. But it's a lot of fun working with them. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
We were talking about the EP I never got to, Be Deserving, which I'll have shortly.
Absolutely.
You guys recorded that record last year?
Right, with Clifton.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, with Cliff.
Give you more
Yeah, Clifton Miles out of Stone Creek Sound, man. I had worked at Stone Creek previously before in other projects, and when we decided that we were going to put an EP out, we said, you know what, we want it to sound good,
right?
Especially if this is going to be our first, foot forward. Let's give something really good, really good sounding. And so we hit Clifton up and we worked with him, put out a 3-song EP called To Be Deserving, and yeah, you can find that everywhere, Spotify, Pandora, everywhere you want, man.
I got a video.
Yeah.
You right for GFY?
Yeah, we also have a music video for our song GFY on YouTube. So yeah, man, definitely check it out.
Clifton killed it, by the way. Yeah. Clifton did a great job. Great job.
I love Clifton Miles.
Yes.
And I mean, anything that guy puts out is pretty quality.
I agree.
But now, because you got Andrew in the band,
right.
I can kind of sense that you guys are eager to put something new out with him on it.
We're definitely ready to write and record new material, and I'll let Youngblood here.
Andrew, you said you told me you're from Corpus, you said?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Yeah, and what you in school brought you here to San Antonio?
Absolutely.
Have you always been a musician?
I started playing guitar when I was 9.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I started going to my first few shows as like a 3-year-old kid. Old man, brought me into the grandfather of, Guns N' Roses, Van Halen, all the originals, classics, and here we are.
Yeah, so really, that's kind of more your vibe, right? I mean, when I think about that kind of heavy music, I always remember like the guitar players are like just amazing players.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's kind of what you dig.
Yeah,
That's kind of your.
I'm all into the whole shreddy tone, all the very.
You can
very
pull that
melodic.
stuff off, huh?
I do my best.
Yeah.
I do my best.
I'm sure you're being humble. I'd love to see it, and I'd love to hear what you can do. Obviously, when you guys play shows, you play some of the older songs. And
No. It's I'm sorry. I'm lying. Drew, when we first started working together, he really liked a track called "Amended," which was written with the previous. But we mixed it all up. We didn't keep it the way it was. We actually made it better. And
that's what I was about to say. Because of Andrew, now you can maybe add a little bit, change it up a little bit more.
Yeah, we changed it up because I felt, number one, I didn't want to disrespect, the other individuals that were in the band in the sense of, even though the riffs and the ideas were primarily mine, they all had their, input or paintbrush, if you will, on that canvas. But we had to mix it up because it was a different project, different individuals.
Yeah.
And so, again, like I said, I met up with Drew first, and he can go ahead and tell you the rest of it, man.
Go for it, Drew.
Ooh, where do I begin? It's a funny story. I met the ex guitar player, and I met the ex guitar player, and I bought a pedal off of him, and it kind of just went from there. He asked if you're willing to, play drums, and I said, yeah, all right, I'll check it out, whatever. And long story short, me and Carlos got real close, and we just started writing some songs and all that, and here we are. We were just having fun with it. We were just, watching UFC and having spending Saturday nights together, and it was a great time, and we took it to another level, and I guess you could say we took it to a different direction, but at the end of the day, it's just we were just having fun with it, and we both love what we're doing. We got Ratchet involved. We got Mark involved, aka Ratchet, and then we just started pushing forward. We started pulling it. We started just doing it, and we got Youngblood on board to
give you that little bit of fire.
Yeah.
I know sometimes I always kind of feel like when a band starts developing, you can hit some roadblocks, along the way. Then you bring some young blood in, and it kind of lights the fire again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So and then you kind of realize. I think you said something very pertinent earlier, where you said, "Rob, this is the lineup now. Yes. This is the real fucking lineup."
Right.
Yeah. So that's important. I'm glad that you said that, because I can sense that you really believe that.
Well, when again, unfortunately, we all got struck with COVID, and moving forward past that, on top of finding the right musicians, I had to find the right people because these individuals were coming to my home where my son's, where my family's at. So before we even, strummed a chord, wrote a note, I had to meet up with every single one of them.
And I trust these people.
Right, correct. And I got to be honest with you, as far as attitude and as far as just who they are, great individuals, all three of them. Very, very respectful, very humble, very these are the people that I can have around my family. I have no issues. There's no stress. There's no, oh man, well, what if they show up like this? What if they show up? I don't got to worry about that at all. It's great. It's great to work with great musicians, and it's better to work when you're working with great people.
Very well said.
And I love working with all three of these individuals.
Very well said. When would you like the new record to come out?
Well, so we purposely took next month off, and we do have another show coming up at Bonds, and then there's a huge break. So we're hoping by September we have at least 3 to 4 new tracks. And first of all, thank you everybody who's come out and supported this project, the friends, the family members. But I'm sure they're tired of hearing, all what we've been playing, So we're hoping by September we're gonna have 4 new tracks. And then rolling into next year, we'll be able to record 6 to 7 new songs with Clifton again. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. How did you guys get involved with the Memorial Day Metal Fest?
Honestly, man, I just part of my job is just kind of doing the whole social media thing, and so I just follow everything and everyone and push shows and go to shows and just kind of immerse myself in the scene. And so the moment something came up of, hey, we're looking for bands, I jump right on it, send them an email, hey, let's get it, and that's kind of how we've been able to do this thing. Like, it's pretty crazy because this show meant a lot to us because tomorrow, the three of us collectively, it's our 1 year anniversary of us playing shows together. We started off at the Mix a year ago, while last year's Memorial Day Metal Fest was happening right next door at the Amp Room. Yeah. And so for us to be here a year later, but on the bill, I mean, what more could you ask for? And then to be interviewed here, like, I mean, this is his third show, believe it or not. Like, I mean, we broke him in basically with Chancla Fest, and then now we're breaking him in here, and it's just kind of showing the evolution of where we started a year ago to where we are today to where we're going to be, in the future, man. We're all for it. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Great. Awesome. All right, guys. I think we covered a lot of ground. Is there anything I missed? Anything you want to share? Anything that I didn't talk about?
I mean, for me personally, I just want to say thank you, Drew. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Mark /Ratchet. Thank you for your time, for this moment. I mean, this is cool. There's been a lot of ups and downs with the like I said, I personally have been doing this for a good while. But this is, in all honesty, the most fun I've had, because
That's great.
because these cats are younger, and we all have the same drive and vision, and I couldn't be more humbled and blessed to work with them, man. That's just me.
Next time I get a UFC pay-per-view, I'm going to invite you guys over.
Let's do it.
All right?
Right on.
And we'll barbecue. Just bring some carne.
There it is.
That's easy, right? All right. Mark, do you follow Rob's Metalworks?
Oh, all the time, brother. I'm sharing your stuff left and right, man. I'm telling you. Dude.
Come on, Mark.
Oh, man.
I like you already. Okay, gentlemen, as we end out, any last words? Anything you want to say? Any thank yous, any love, anything?
I just want to say thank you to my mom and my parents,
Oh,
my
that's
dad
awesome.
and my brother for letting me be who I am as an individual. Let me play as loud as I want, and just, you know what? I am who I am. I'm sorry, not sorry.
How do you go from thankful to
Oh, man.
But I'm a musician, and I'm gonna play what I want to play. But not at your house, because respect.
Exactly.
But I love all of you guys, everybody that follows me, all my friends, all my family, and all that shit, or stuff. Sorry, I don't know. Respectfully, thank you so much.
I'd like to piggyback off of that. I'd also like to thank my mom, my dad for great foundation, great childhood, and letting me be here. From an amazing upbringing. I'd also like to thank all my brothers and my fraternity for supporting me and actively coming out to all of our shows, giving us such an amazing crowd, so much electricity. If you know anything about Greek life and you're going to UTSA, you know there's nothing else better to do than to rush Fiji, baby. Phi Gamma Delta.
Oh, shit. Wow. What a shout out. That's great.
I'm sorry.
Go for it.
For me, it's my kids. Thank you. Thank you to all three of my kids for teaching me how to love, how to be patient, how to be a better man. Thank you very, very much. I love all three of you to death. Daddy's trying. You know what I mean? We're having fun. Drew, Youngblood, Ratchet, thank you for the opportunity, man. Thank you very much.
Same thing, man. Thankful to my parents, my family, my in-laws, everybody who helps out with my son. They allow me to do what I love to do. And my number one fan, my wife, Squid Ink Tattoos, man. Get it.
There it is. Squid Ink, Squid Ink.
That's so awesome, guys. Like my mom says, Mijo, when are you going to grow up out of that heavy metal? Yeah.
Never. We'll always be 16 in here. Never. Always be 16.
Yeah.
Never.
I stopped talking to her about Rob's Metalworks like many years ago. But anyway, I know she loves me. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, man.
This is like one of the funnest interviews I've done today.
Wait till there's UFC and drinking and all that.
Yeah,
good
don't
stuff
forget.
involved,
What side
man.
of town do you guys live on?
I live in Leon Valley.
I live in Leon Valley, bro. Yeah, I live.
It's all a Bandera Bowl,
I live on Bandera and Mainland.
I live off the Heapner. Oh, what the hell, man?
I live right across the Walmart, bro.
Down the street by the KFC. Stop it.
Let's get it.
I live in Shirts. I'm sorry.
Oh, este vato. Hombre.
We're definitely getting together soon.
There it
all
is,
right?
man. There it
Just
is.
a rock's throw away. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great interview. Remember, everybody, you saw the band only right here at Rob's Metalworks
Hell yeah. Thank
for the
you very
8th
much.
annual Memorial Day Metal
Had a
Fest.
great time. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Go Raiders. Eagles, Raiders, Bears.